Afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris from Solstice as well as Excel. You can find us on the websites. We're here to help. We trade the up market, down market, as well as the side market. Remember, if you want to learn correctly how to trade using adaptive algorithm that's built by traders and professionals in order to help you in your daily to improve your trading goals without losing money and be on the right side of the trade, you can check the website out. Get in contact with us, look at the membership, how we can hold your hand and teach you how to trade correctly without being on the wrong side when you are entering a position or exiting a position in order to learn correctly. And remember, we're not a broker dealer. Our past performance doesn't give us any indication of our future results. You can find us as well on X on daily basis. On X, I do one tweet in the morning, and sometimes in between, if I'm a little bit light, I do a couple more. And I said good morning in the overnight on Friday, March 8th. You can see the timestamp. What I want to do is open that stamp right here to show you how it looks like. And you can see that on this timestamp when I opened it. Why is it doing this? Hold on, let's do it again. So I wanted to show, I put it at 6:48 a.m. That morning I was a little bit late, and this was on Discord. I put good morning, the overnight inventory as of yesterday. We hit a low and we recovered a little bit, and I said pay attention to the different sectors in relationship to the VIX, the move, the bond area, as well as the crude. And I said, hey, stay away from Apple, Amazon, Google, AVGO for the morning, while NVIDIA and Tesla were flagging on the hourly chart. So I'm going to show you that right at the open. I know I'm showing here on the 1 minute bar, the open and the breakout of the overnight high right here. You should have gave you an opportunity to enter Tesla around the 418, 419 area with the rally. And I showed as well NVDA, the same thing in the overnight price action right at the high when it broke out. And this was the previous day high rally up. And I posted this at 6:45 because 6:48 in the morning on Discord. On X, because I was a little bit delayed in the morning because we got busy entering those positions. And here is the Tesla exit. And what I want to do is show you the timestamp on it. This was the Tesla, the retest of that 418, 419, and the rally up. And I said to everybody, hey, take some profits here at the 428, walk away because you got to the 1.5 extended. You got the prior day's range, previous day high, 125, 150, 180, 200% move. 100% up from the prior day's range, or 200 from the day before. So this was on Tesla, and I did that funny commentary, putting, Elon Musk dancing on the stage. As well, here's NVDA, and I will show you NVDA with the time span. After the previous day high, you rallied to the 125 and 150. You double top up here. When this candle was falling, I said to everybody, get out of the position. We made a little bit of change on that move up, and you got squeezed in NVDA as well to the upside. So, and this is sometimes you have to pay attention, to the different sectors and understanding the risk involved when you are entering and exiting a position. As well, we are on YouTube channel. This weekly video is for free for everyone. You can subscribe, share with your friend, let us know your commentary in order to help you out. So that's one way you can, reach out to us, get it's going to sound a little bit on the beginning, gibberish and so on. And here I put the earning whisper. I put the weekly reports that the pre-market in the morning and after hours are reporting from Monday through Friday. Pay attention to these sectors. If you are looking to play earnings, I usually wait for the earning report, and I usually enter a position or exit after, because we played those earning reports before. You can be on the right side. Sometimes you can be on the wrong side, sometimes on those earning reports. Let's go to the first slide that I have up here using Schwab Thinkorswim. And you can see I put the SPY here, and you can see the prior highs here of that consolidation in the 2025 to 2026 highs, the reset in February to the March low, the rally. You got an island reversal here. You got another one here. You retested this area here, rallied up, but we are on continuation to the upside. And you can see the Thursday candle was down. The Friday was a squeeze back up from the Wednesday. This was the Tuesday, Monday look down, test the Thursday's range, bounce off the prior breakout, rally up on Tuesday, professional gap on from Tuesday to Wednesday. Thursday was a sell-off and we rallied up on Friday. So if I want to look at it, you can see it that way, and I will show you QQQ, and we'll do IWN instead of the M, which is I'll do the value. And you can see this is a parabolic move away from the 18 SMA where we broke out, and that was the prior consolidation, that double top, the dump, the rally breakout, and we are continuing due to the semiconductor. And I want to show you IWN, which is the value. And you can see there's a little bit of some kind of consolidation up here in the value as well as the small cap. In case there's a reset, pay attention to this consolidation here in the 18 SMA in IWM. Let's go to the micro ES and I will show you how to do the measure. Okay, let's do this micro ES. And I'm using the micro ES because I want to show you this area here of this consolidation and that large consolidation and the breakout. And this was, the move up on Friday. So if I go in the style, we're going to go 20 days, 4 hour. And the reason why the gray area is the overnight, if I do say here in the style, and I want to take these off, I can go to the futures and unhighlight them. It'll show me where those professional gaps are on the move. You can see that this was the Monday move down. This is the rally up, the Thursday move down, and the Friday back up. So we pay attention to these levels as traders to understand if this was a squeeze or not. We got a professional squeeze on Friday because people that were short on Thursday are paying the penalty, and the people that were short on Monday got caught on Tuesday. They had to cover their position, and on Wednesday we gap up. Thursday we reset. Unless you're day trading, you're going to get caught on the wrong side if you don't know what you are doing on your trading goals. So we're going to put it back on to show you the gray area where the overnights are, and I will show you the micro NQ, and we can see the micro NQ is a very parabolic move back up. And if I go in the time frame daily, I want to go back to 9 months to show you the move straight up, and we are in that linear. I left this one on. I did not do the S&P 500 to show you how far we traveled from the April low or the March 31st low. This was the April move and the rally straight up, and we are quite a bit on the extension from the monthly range on the NASDAQ 100. So if I go back in here, we do 10 days this area. So I want to show you how to do the measured move. I'll go get the measuring tool. This was the high on Friday. This is the Monday low, and if I want to change the coloring, I'm going to edit the property. I'm going to move it back till 423, 420, somewhere in that area should be good enough. I'm going to change the color. You can see from 0 to 100, 100 to 200%, and vice versa to the bottom, minus 100. And I'm going to change the color to cyan, so that way you differentiate between the weekly and the daily Fibonacci's. And I will put it back on the daily to show you how it would look like. Time frame, daily, and if I go back to 6 months, at least you'll see where we are in relationship to that move where the consolidation here happened and that rally back up. So we trade what the charts offer us, not what we think. And if I'm going to look at the market profile, I'm going to go back in here, set it up back to that move. I'm going to go from here to the daily. I'm going to do 10 days, 2 hour. I'm going to go in the style from the standard candles. I'm going to show the monkey bars. The monkey bars will give me an overall view what the market is doing in relationship to where we are. You can see from the Tuesday, we rallied up, we fell back down. This was the Wednesday. This was the point of control, which was retested. This was a poor high. If I zoom in here, I'm just going to zoom into the Thursday price action to show you how it looks like, because this happened in the overnight. I'm going to show you the two distribution. This is the overnight action, because on that tweet from Trump, regarding Iran war and so on, we came down and we rallied back up as if nothing happened. This is the value high. This is the value low, the shadow. And the point of control is where most volume is, and that's where the distribution is. And we do have on the top that area. So if I look at the Friday's price action, I want to show it to you. We have this value low, the point of control, and the value area high. I do mark them. You can use, the dollar signs and change the color. You can see it here, and it kind of marks the level for you. You can come into the point of control market, value high market, and change the settings on it. You can go in there. If you set it up, let's say we do this, and I want to change the coloring and the setting, I can change the color I want, and I can change the thickness of the candles, or I can make it into a solid line, and it does that for you. So this is one way to make sure you understand this was one distribution. This is two distribution in case on Monday we open up coming back, or do we look above the value high, fail, come into the point of control, coming back to value low, and testing the Thursday's this area here, which was a poor high that was set on, and the Thursday low that was set on Thursday, because that was considered a poor high. Usually poor low, because the transaction usually happened in trading hours. You can see it here. So you want to make sure you fix it on the SPY. I'm going to show you the micro ES. And this is, I did not change them. I left them alone. And you can see that distribution where we are, in case we are inside the value area low and we continue in lower, coming to the point of control and value low on the S&P. Let's go here from the style. We're going to go back to standard. And from here, from that dollar, I'm going to go back to put it on the arrow. And what I want to do here is show you the Magnificent Seven, including Netflix. I do include Netflix in part of this pie. Most people don't include Netflix. You can see that consolidation, the rally up, and we got a double top here. Pay attention in case we do fold back to the 50 in this prior consolidation in the upper distribution, or the lower one here at the 61.8 fib on the Magnificent Seven, including Netflix. I'm going to show you two ideas, ONDS, and I want to show the ONDS on the daily. You can see that it is in a sharp downtrend channel. If the $8.35, $8.45, I'm going to go to the daily 1 year. So if I do zoom in, we can see that it created the high. This high, we were on an angle. This bottom here, the 200 SMA, I'm looking to see if it's going to find support to rally back up to around the $11.50, $11 to continue higher. And if it does fall through the 200 SMA and does not find, if it looks below it and comes back through it at the, let's say $8.30, $8.40, comes back through it back up and continues, that's great. If it falls, don't do anything till you get back to the prior distribution in this area here. So that's on ONDS, and I will show you Tesla as well. Here's another trade idea in Tesla. This was the prior year's high. I do not have the low. I have the 23%. If I zoom down, this was the prior year low for the year at 214. But what I want to do is show you this consolidation, and I marked it, and I said, if we continue, we're going to look up. And if we come to this area and reject, because you got this little tiny island reversal here on that professional gap and this one here. So is there coming back to the 18 SMA and finding support between the 403 and 396 to continue back up? That would be great in Tesla. And I want to show you why we are in a parabolic move up. I'm going to show you MU. And I'm just kind of giving an example on MU, TSM, AVGO, and so on. We don't want to, continue up in the QQQ and eventually, one day we wake up and we get a gap down and we continue lower. And this is a good example, but I'm not saying this is going to happen, because with that tech bubble, I'm going to show you car. And here's a good example of a move up, reject, and coming back all the way. This is a short squeeze up and a short squeeze down. If you were not taking the extensions from this area here, when you purchased it, rallied it up and took it up here somewhere to exit, and you continued pushing higher on this reversal that day, everybody got wiped out and they got short squeezed back down. So this is one way to trade. Remember, do not be part of that, chasing a return. I'm going to do micro ES. And here's your micro ES, and I will do it on a 30-day, 4-hour. You can see that large consolidation with a 50 SMA. This was the prior month value area high. This is the prior month's point of control and the value area low. You can see that move up, and I had marked this area here as a very important area coming back. Look how many days we were going sideways, and we continued squeezing up in relationship to the micro NQ. And I just want to show you that we are a little bit more grinding higher, but if we do fill back that area, pay attention to the 18 and the 50 SMA. I hope this video was very helpful. Once again, if you'd like to check us out, come back to Solstice, go to the home page, and if you want to check the membership, you can come down to different membership if you want to join us on Discord. And we usually show you how to learn how to use, market profile, value area low, point of control, and so on. This is, a little bit of explanation. You have it on the website. This is the ticks on the chart. I don't have the breadth of the market here. I do have the VIX here, which is marked with the tick. We'll show you how to look at the up distribution and the lower distribution in relationship to the momentum, supply and demand. This is the up volume, down volume on daily basis. We look at the trend. If we are, the momentum on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ or the S&P is up or down, to look at the breadth of the market. I hope this video was very helpful. If you have any questions, check us out. Take care. Over and out.